Hello students, good morning. In today's session, we are here to learn social science. Unit 4 Atmosphere. The scope of today's session are biosphere, atmosphere, weather and climate, composition of air, layers of atmosphere, and finally solar radiation. So, let's get into today's class. At first, let's know about biosphere. Before that, we should know about the four realms of Earth. The four realms of Earth are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Lithosphere. Lithosphere, it is the part of the earth covered with land such as mountains, flatlands and so on. So, the land on the earth is called lithosphere. The next one is hydrosphere. The part of the earth which is covered with water such as rivers, lakes, oceans, etc. are the hydrosphere. Therefore, the water that is surrounded by the earth is called hydrosphere. Then the next one is atmosphere. The blanket of air that surrounds the earth is the atmosphere. That is, the air which is present in the earth is the atmosphere. And finally, it is the biosphere. Biosphere is the combination of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere which can support life. That is, the parts of the land, sea and atmosphere in which organisms are able to live is the biosphere. Now, let's understand more about atmosphere. As we know, atmosphere is the envelope of air around the earth. So, let's know about the conditions of atmosphere through weather and climate. Students, you may get a confusion between weather and climate. Now listen carefully. Weather. The word weather is often used by us in our day-to-day life. Weather is a day-to-day change in the conditions of atmosphere at any place depending on temperature, pressure, wind, humidity and rainfall. Weather conditions may vary at intervals of a few hours or a few days. The study of weather is called meteorology. Next one is climate. The word climate is derived from the Greek word called klima. Climate is a long-term pattern of the weather conditions of a vast area over more than 30 years. Climate does not change frequently. So, these are about the conditions of atmosphere through weather and climate. Now, let's learn about the composition of air. Students, there are so many gases present in our Earth's atmosphere, such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, helium gas, hydrogen, and so on. Now, let's see some major gases that are present in the atmosphere. 21% of oxygen gas is present in the Earth's atmosphere. 78% of nitrogen gas is present in the Earth's atmosphere and 1% of other gases such as carbon dioxide, helium, argon and so on are also present in the Earth's atmosphere. So, the composition of air is about the major gases that are present in the atmosphere. Next, let's learn about the layers of atmosphere. We know that the earth has gravitational force. The gravitational force increases near the earth and it decreases when we go far away from the earth. That is, the density of air differs when we go higher from the earth. Earth's atmosphere has a series of layers. The layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Troposphere, it is the first and the lowest atmospheric layer. It begins at the surface of the earth. It extends about 4 to 10 miles. All weather changes occur in the troposphere. The next layer is stratosphere. It is the second lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere. Ozone layer is present in this stratosphere. Ozone layer helps us to absorb harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun. The stratosphere extends about 30 to 35 miles above the Earth's surface. The third layer from the Earth's surface is mesosphere, where most meteors burn upon. The mesosphere stretches up till 50 miles away from the Earth's surface. Next to mesosphere is the thermosphere. The air is very thin in thermosphere. Temperature is extremely hot in the thermosphere. It extends up to 400 miles away from the Earth's surface. The last layer is the exosphere. It goes all the way up to 6,200 miles away from the Earth's surface. So, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere are the layers of atmosphere. Students, did you know World Meteorological Day is observed on March 23. World Ozone Day is observed on September 16 and World Environment Day is observed on June 5. I repeat it again. World Meteorological Day is March 23. World Ozone Day is September 16 and World Environment Day is June 5. Students, when you fall sick or when you have a fever, you may measure your body temperature with the help of thermometer. There are 3 different units to measure the temperature of your body. They are Fahrenheit, Celsius, and Kelvin. So, Fahrenheit, Celsius, and Kelvin are the units used to measure the temperature. Next, let's know about solar radiation. We all know that the sun is the only source of light to all the planets in the solar system. The land, water, and air in our planet receives heat from the sun. The earth, which receives the heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation, is called solar radiation. I repeat it. The earth receives the heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation is called solar radiation. Students, hope you're clear with today's session. Let's have a quick recall about today's session. We have learned about biosphere, atmosphere, the conditions of atmosphere through weather and climate, then the composition of air, then the 5 layers of atmosphere, and finally solar radiation. Hope you're clear with it. Have a good day. Thank you.